Everyone, I'm Rynin and welcome back to Cave Story. Now what I've noticed is that my audio seems to be a little weird whenever I've got desktop audio. Out here, outer wall, we just finished with it. Hopefully you guys can hear what I'm saying, because you don't seem to have been able to do that on any of my other videos unless it turned out better on YouTube. Okay, so I believe this leads out, yeah, this leads to the outer wall. And in here is the plantation. So, there are a lot of things in the plantation. If you look at your map, you can see it's a gigantic place. Absolutely huge. Probably bigger than the sand zone, frankly. Definitely bigger than the sand zone. This is probably the biggest place. If you've done everything right, or when I say right, I mean the way I have to this point, you will see that Curly is down here. Now, there's nothing really you can do about that right now, but it is kind of cool to note, because that is important. The doctor from the surface is using the mimic of the island to grow red flowers for him. Similar kinds of events have occurred in the past too. And then Curly just says, "Who are you?" I fell down near the spring. She doesn't remember who she is. Mushroom that supposedly helps recover one's memory of maybe we're mushroom. Interesting to say the least. So here in the plantation you will see a lot of weird enemies, to say the least. There are these strange bats, and then there are also mama bats. Yeah. And you will also notice that we can head into this tube. But we're gonna head out. And what we're actually gonna do now is, I forgot my whimsical stars can hit him. These guys can die if you unleash a full spur blast, and you can ride on these guys, but if you're not careful, they will step on your face and kill you. But not instantly. They don't do instant kill damage, they do 3. This is actually the Mimiga who loved to fish from Mimiga Village. Yo, haven't we met somewhere before? It must have been at Mimiga Village. Which misery brought me here? I really dislike farming. With some fishing for a little bit. Do you like to fish? If there's another chance, maybe I'll go get you again. Which we will. There are a couple people here. There's this guy who just sells sprinklers. Sells sprinklers. Whoops. Alright. What we gotta do is we gotta go find that guy that just said he loves fishing. But he's way down here. This says, "Careful with the spitting gunfish. Note they can be used as steps." That's pretty darn important. These are mosquitoes. They like to kill you. I don't actually need to have these gunfish as steps. I got my booster. But in the future, you might. I don't know, I can't remember what you actually do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna right thing. I mean we're gonna no. Guys, I am not doing the right thing. Alright. We're gonna head over here. It's a bucket used for storing fish. No, okay. Oh, it's you. I caught something strange. You can take it if you want. It's inside the bucket. Peeked inside of the bucket, inspecting carefully, you see an item of some kind shining within. And it's a key. Key can be used to go in here. There's this guy here that says ... and if we try to go in the teleporter, he will decide to step on our face and bring us to jail. Hey you! Are you dead or something? And we wake up in jail. Jail number 1, I should be clear. So we can save. And we see that another Mimiga from Mimiga Village is here. Mahin, the one who was always eating. Oh, you're awake. I thought you were already dead, so it would smack you and you wouldn't move an inch. This place is a... Those who oppose the doctor are locked up here. Continued to test subjects for his ongoing experiments. Sue said, so you're a friend of hers? You're a little bit too late. She was here as well. She worried about you so much. It was only a few minutes ago that she was carried off. And by the way, she snuck something in your pocket while she was taken away. And Mahin somehow makes this block down here. But I will quickly read this letter that she snuck in our pocket, because it's pretty important. Hey, it's me, Sue. I don't remember telling you anything about us. We came to the island as a research group. It was me, my mom, Kazuma, Professor Booster, and a few assistants. The doctor was with us, too. He was supposed to take care of our medical needs, and he did, I guess. But that all changed when he found the demon crown. That crown used to belong to the master of this island, and grants immense magical powers to the person who dons it. The doctor knew about it well before coming to the island. It's the reason he forced himself onto our group. After he grabbed hold of the crown, that was pretty much it. We couldn't do anything about it. The only thing we could do was something or other, I'm sorry. He seeks to rule the surface using the island as a flying fortress. From what I can tell, he plans on attacking the surface with the enraged Mimiga army. I was able to escape, however the other researchers are probably not dead, maybe? Of course, he's using the innocent Mimiga to grow a large quantity of the red flowers, and once he's ready to attack, he's going to send the Mimiga into a state of insane rage by feeding them red flowers. With his powers from the crown, he'll control them and me too. If you can get out of the jail, please look for a hidden safe house somewhere within the plantation. And we actually saw the door to that, but it asked for a password. If Mom is still alive, then she'll be there working on a plan of her own to beat the doctor. Please help her as much as you can. Before I forget, the password to get into the safe house is Yurots Ivak. Really creative, I know. It's Cave Story backwards. So, with that in mind, we're going to head down here and out. Oh, I'll probably... Wait, did I just save? I feel like I'm being stupid. I think I just saved. I'm gonna save anyways again, though. Oh, I'm so forgetful sometimes. Sometimes I'm really rememberful, and other times I'm really forgetful. Alright, so where are we heading? I'm gonna get up here. Presses that can't be killed. And the only way to get up there is to be really good at life. Get some kind of low loader? Alright. Alright, well, whatever. I think that's my first step. Might not be. Maybe, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Alive in these later episodes. But what we're going to do actually before we continue with the story here, over here, we're actually on the upper part of the plantation now, and we're going to go up here, and there's some mosquitoes, because we want to screw with our lives, and that's really, you know, and we find a life capsule. Naturally. So now we've got a life I think we should have, but unfortunately I'm missing two. This door leads to a teleporter. Well, number 2. And down here we find a teleporter. The destination is unknown, and it turns out this leads us to this. Here, in Bushlands, of all places, remember? That's where this teleporter, that's where this one goes. Stay quick, so I'm gonna heal. And I'm gonna stay quick. And just go back out. So again, my escape location is currently in Bushlands, despite the fact that I'm way ahead of that point. So our goal now is going to be to... I did not go quite as planned, no, I did nothing to you. Alright, just kidding, I did a lot to you, I killed you, but... I'm not gonna go in there just quite yet. I'm actually going to head over here to the teleporter again, because it turns out that now that, decided to, for some reason, leave us. Or leave this place, and we can teleport to Arthur's house now. And it turns out now we've got a direct teleport to the plantation from Arthur's house, so that's handy. But the reason we're here is for two reasons, actually. You don't actually need to come here if you're not going for the best ending, but, you know, I am, so... So, in here, this is the only place, that's how you know how to come here when she says mushrooms, because this is the only place we've ever seen mushrooms. And you actually go into this little door up here that we couldn't get into earlier, and you see a blue mushroom. Yeah. Talk to it. You've got some business with me? Yes. Amnesia? Oh, that's terrible. Do you want the mushroom badge? And we want a mushroom, not a badge, but say yes because we think it's the right thing, right? Obviously. Of course we need it, so no. Oh wait, you really do want it? Yes, we do really want it. You really want it no matter what? Then you don't need it? No, we don't. Oh, that's just a normal badge. Say what? You say you're gonna eat me? I'm a very, very valuable mushroom, and I'm the only one in this cave, too. Snap! Don't think for 1 minute that I'll let you eat me without putting up a fight. It's on! So this is my pignon. And it's actually easily hurt the last one. You just gotta remember not to die. Intended to do, obviously. Alright, die. And now that we're here, I will pick up the little man. If I can find him. Here he is. My wife's been looking for me because I haven't been home in a very long time. Fine, I'll go home. Certainly it'll take me there, yes? So you can pick that guy up if you want to give the nemesis. Or if you're just a nice person. So if we head in here, again, that's all we need. Life and Mrs. Refield, do you want to save? Yes. And we'll end up in this... Basically requested us to, even though it was the Cthulhu guy that told us to do that. I don't know why I'm holding my spirit max, it's just kind of a habit, so whenever I need to release it I can. Kind of like right about now. I don't know why. Okay, so we're gonna bring the badge, or not the badge, the mushroom McCurly. Who are you? Do you want to use the mob pignon? Pignon? I don't know, yes. Quote! Oh, so we know our name now. Isn't it weird that we're all pieces of punctuation? Yeah. Now I remember your name's quote. You and I are, well... Before a great number of us robots were sent to this island, we were sent by the countries of the surface. The purpose of the mission, it was the incredible slumbering power found on this floating island, and it was also about the demon crown. But you and I were different, we were sent on a mission to destroy that power. This island, it was in a mess. When we landed, ravaged by the robots, they murdered scores of poor little Mimiga. It was horrible. And finally, one man seized the demon crown. The robots' mission was complete and the island fell totally silent. But that was simply the beginning of the tragedy. The man who was able to capture the crown turned the Mimiga into beasts and attacking the surface. I faced him and tried my best to defeat him. You were with me then. That's all I can remember. The crown bearer was surely injured by both our attacks that time. Oh, here, please keep this, because you need the iron bond. And then she just says, I'm fine, nothing's for asking. So you do the ending. You're embrace the only person you trust. Surely you'll see each other again. So that's neat. We can also, which I will do because of the purpose of just showing you how you do it. And here with us, we can save, and I'm just going to head down the outer wall. Easy task. honest, you'll notice we just have to follow a really long way. So I'm going to go really far out, and then I'm going to go in. You just kind of have to fall, and you end up down here. Now, this is... just make sure you get this gap. Okay. Use your boost to get back up. Oh, that's a beautiful sword there. Well, how about we trade it for my splendid gun? So he'll give you a gun that you can test around with, but I don't want it. I just did that to show you how you can do that. So now, I'm going to head back up the other wall as fast as I possibly can. And this is a little tedious, but I'm going to go as fast as I can. This was going to be 17-minute episode, frick. Alright. Part of the 17-minute episode in which I basically did both the outer wall and the 8 corridor on the shortest episode of the entire series. So this should be pretty quick. Assuming I don't die, which I'll try not to. I'm gonna die, guys. I'm gonna die. I'd rather not. I'm too young to die. I'm not gonna die. Start. Yeah, I'm like at the top now. I don't even care about these weird dudes. I'm not in end. Why, world? But not really. Okay. We're back. That was pretty quick. So now, we're finally going to progress the story. And we can finally say the password, Eurotsevac. So you're the hero Sue's been talking about. I'm glad. I'm Amorin Sakamoto's mother. I took my chance working at the doctor's side, but after the flower seeds were located, I was of no use to the doctor. I was thrown off the island unceremoniously, not very nice. Building a rocket for you, it will take you all the way up to the doctor's throne, but evidently I don't have enough of the parts. Oh, I'm going to borrow that. And she just takes the booster. There are still not enough of the necessary parts to complete the rocket. Are you busy now? Since we're not, we're going to say no. Well, that's a good answer to be expected from a hero. So then I'll wear this. I'm going to get a mimicking mask. It suits you. Even if it's a tad too large. The Mimiga working the plantation are forbidden from speaking with any humans. With that outfit on, you should be all set to chat with them. Got it? There's a minimum amount of electricity needed in order for me to finish the rocket. If I can get one of those sprinklers in the plantation, that might just be enough. Please do whatever it takes to get a sprinkler. So we're gonna head down here. Sleeping, because sleeping does refill your health, but not illnesses. You feel rested. And I'm at safe. So it turns out we're not actually going to go back to Arthur's house again. And the other thing I have to point out is Sue was turned into a Mimiga by Misery. She's not actually a Mimiga, that's why she has a mother, a human mother, and a human brother. Now, I do not have, oh good, I do not have the booster. Wait. Ouch. Okay, maybe better to know what I'm speaking. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, so to get you're a new face around here. You must be puzzled having it brought you so suddenly. Whatever, but don't even think about doing a flash. If you're away in our car, you'll toss you in jail. It's safe to get me and my meals, but that's long and it's silly flowers. Okay, so it broke again. Hey, you new guy, go change the sprinkler. Have to obtain the broken sprinkler. Now, unfortunately, we can't use the broken sprinkler for our. So we will be very dishonest and exchange it for a new sprinkler. It broke again. Use this one more carefully so we get a real sprinkler. Make a village and get the one from Yamashita Farm. It's bolted to the ground. So don't do that. So we've got a sprinkler now. We're gonna bring it to Morin and try not to. Okay. These whimsical stars are sometimes not very useful. I'm just gonna spare him, and he's dead. We're dead. So we're bringing this back to Morin. She will. What's the password? Your rots are back. She'll say, "Yay!" Let's have a look. More than enough battery power in this one. I think this might work. Next, can you look for a man by the name of Ito who conceitedly calls himself a famous technician, but he's a big fat coward. Ito was the first to run from the doctor, but I don't think he got very far from here. So our job now is to go find Ito. We already found him, if you remember. He's that, he's the guy, he's the Mimiga who was turned into a Mimiga from a human by the doctor. He's a he's the weird researcher who came to the island. Who came to the island. Yeah, I can speak English properly. Alright, whatever. This is Ito. Ito, that's me. What? Sakamoto is making a rocket. I had no idea she was still alive and well. She's really strong. Compared to her, I'm alright. This is what Sakamoto needs. Say hello to her for me. So, we are going to bring Ito's controller thing that he just gave us back to Morin so she can finish with her rocket. The hideout here. Welcome back. Did you find Ito? Gave her the controller. There's no doubt about it. Ito made this controller. Without him in here helping me, it'll be difficult to perform the analysis. Well, I'll do what I can. You've done well. This process will take some time before it's finished. And see. On, and the sprinkler is just sitting here for some reason. So Morin actually is out here with Ito. Do you want to launch the rocket? No. Did you sleep well? You can beat the doctor. Yes, I believe you can. Please take this. You won't need that mask any longer. Directly above us is the way that leads to the throne. You should be able to make it there using this rocket. The Mimiga and the plantation are all gone now. That means the red flower might have already been put to use. So remember to equip your booster. Oh no, I don't want to unequip it. And you can use a rocket, but hit all the way to the top. Go here. I've been hired as a choir. This is for you. And this is actually one of Jenga's tiles. So now you've got 5 more life. And now you've got 50 life going into this battle here. And now I've got everything I need. Really. Everything's exactly where I want it. And don't land on the... Alright, I'm sorry, I gotta show you. I have to show you guys this. If you do that, the booster will push you down. That's not... Alright, so what happens is if you launch the rocket and stand under it right about here, the rocket, when it lands in approximately very soon, will push you into the ground. Wonderful. So that is kind of neat, but do you want to launch the rocket? Yeah. At a certain point you won't be able to jump anymore because it'll be moving too fast. Ounce of health, then you as fast as humanly possible, surely blah 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 booster 2.0. Now I've shown you guys absolutely everything that you can possibly do in the plantation and would really like to get through this right now. Alright. That was horrible. Let's try this again. I'm gonna hold my spur above me at max, so that if anybody gets in the way, I can zap them. Oh my lord, alright. Sorry guys. May have accidentally forgotten to get something. Oh, I feel so bad. Alright. I'm gonna get this right this time. What happened there, guys? Some of you probably noticed I forgot to get the whistle from the dog. Ugh. I'm not annoyed at all. I am perfectly calm and collected. Directly above us is a way that leads to the throne, blah 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 blah. And ride rocket. It's been a while, Wolf. I've been hired as a blah 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 blah. You have my support. By the way, tell Curly I said hi. Okay. So I am going to go in here. I'm going to save again because I don't want to go through that again if I fail. I'm sorry, guys. I don't. Alright, saving. Now I should just be able to get straight on the rocket if I fail this. Really should. Hey! Try this. Holding my spur at max, so if anybody's above me, I'll be able to kill them. Save, yes! Thank God. Alright, so we have made it to the top of the plantation. What's in here? We'll have to wait for the next episode. Actually, probably be the finale. So I am going to leave this episode here. In the next episode, we will see what lies beyond here, in this terrifying place that is over here. And that's pretty much it. So, thank you for watching, guys, and I will see all of you in the next episode.